Cards family. This is Keziah with All in the Cards, coming to do updated reading family. This is the update. I'm getting to burn me some frankincense family. Okay, you can get these on my site at AllnDaKards.com. The link is below this box. Okay, we also have a herbal shop called HealthyExchangeShop.com. Check us out. The link will be below for both stores. All right, now that we got that out the way, this is an update for our girl Mica Miller, right? Excuse me family, I'm just trying to put my incense in the incense holder, which is right beside the camera. Okay, I had some time to do this today, this morning family, because yesterday I was looking at online at a lot of stuff. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I appreciate you for coming in and allowing me to read for you today. Welcome to All in the Cards, right? So I was looking at some things yesterday, right? There was a lot of updates in her case. Him being investigated, right, is what they're saying by the FBI. But now the FBI haven't come out and said anything. On the news it said it. So, you know, on the local news it had it on there, on the big news, right? So I also seen some creators talking about her now, right? After I did the reading, I'm kind of comparing my reading to theirs, right? So pretty much, yeah, everybody tapping on the same thing, right? So rest in power to her. And I know I'm saying that because she's needing the strength to get through this situation of him kind of skating away, right? And that's what came out. Even in his reading I did on my Patreon, I did a straight reading on him. I also did a reading here in reference of the connection between his girlfriend's situation and his situation. So you can go on my channel and watch that. I also will tap into the questions that I have from all these different updates now and the things that have come out, right? So all of that is not alleged because it's out there. It's in the public. You can find it. I'm also going to put a link below this box for the communication with one of our favorite channels to watch now, which is JLR Investigates. He does a wonderful job in reference of investigating stories, and this one highly, right? He was in South Carolina. I've started following him with this case, which he does amazing, right? So I will have the link to his video underneath of this video or on the community tab where he talked to the father, her father and the sister, and they said it out their own mouths that, you know, all of it is not adding up. They pretty much gave a lot of insight into some things, so I'll let you guys check that out. I'm going to add some questions this time, so we're going to switch it up in reference of using the words of the truth. I'm sorry, the deck was upside down, but you know my words of the truth is going to give us what the ancestors want us to know. Put it like that. Everything is still allegedly. Nothing's factual over here. This is just a spiritual reading. We're asking the ancestors and the Most High to give us the messages that are to be displayed, okay? And you use your own judgment and so forth, okay? And that's throughout this whole video, all right? So the questions that I asked, I'm going to pull a few cards. We're going to see, clarify, and move on, okay? But as I stated, it's a lot that's come out, right? And in my last videos, it was like he was going to get away with it based off of an alibi. I think that's what came out, and it was. And the alibi was like as if he was celebrating something somewhere, and in my reading it said that. We even did a reading on Hot Topics about this case, and it came out the same way. So now I'm going back, since the energy does shift, y'all know that, right? So I'm going back now to ask specific questions. I don't want this to be that long, but this is in reference of the update. She's been on my mind like constantly in reference of this case. Yeah, so let's get to it, family. Okay, yes, I feel great today. So I'm feeling her energy. Her energy is really strong. Like even other readers are picking up, like she speaks like through the cards, okay, of other readers, of me. So yes, family, all right. So let's get to the messages, and let's evidence. Just flipped over, evidence. And she's saying there's evidence. Because evidence is covered out, okay? See that? I've added some new cards to my deck, family. So y'all know this is over 200-something cards in this deck. These are all created by myself. Not any machines or nothing to this. This is all handwritten, putting my energy and my ancestors giving me the energy to put into these cards, okay? So let's do a quick prayer and let's get into the messages. Ancestors, we come to you humbly. We ask for protection. We ask that you wrap us while we go into the tarot and the oracle today, just in case we got to go into the tarot, but I doubt it. But just go through protecting us in this oracle message and the spiritual message. We ask for the clarity that we seek, the answers that we seek. Ancestors, bring them through this deck. Protect those that watch me as well as myself. Put a bubble of love, a shield of protection around us while we go into the tarot. Remove or block and bind any evil or any negativity that may come our way. We're coming in love. Mica, we give you all love. We give you all love. We give you that healing energy. Ashe, ashe, ashe. There we go. Boom. Let's get to it, family. Okay, the first question I have. Did Mica make that 911 call? Was that really Mica? Mica, was that really you in reference of that 911 call? Was that really you, Mica, in reference of that 911 call? Was that really Mica in reference of that 911 call? You're welcome. Right. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Witness. Okay. So she's saying, no, that was not her. Whoever did that educated themselves, and they're very educated in reference of how they did that. Okay, she's sending gratitude for us. She's giving thanks to me and the readers that are tapping into this energy. This is gratitude. She's of gratitude of this energy. Okay, someone promised someone some type of information, or there was a promise wrapped around this 911 call. Okay, this is a deviation. This is something that can deviate the case from what it truly was. That's why this deviation that came out is underneath the education. So this was someone who educated themselves on how to deviate the situation in reference of that call, family. Now, inner child trauma came out. This inner child trauma came out on him in his reading that I did. So this lets me know that this was attached to him in some way, right? Inner child trauma is probably what he's endured, right? But they also tried to deviate in reference of it looking like she had some type of inner child trauma. You know, that's like mental instability of some sort. So that was the deviation in reference of that call. But ancestors said that's just them trying to get away. See? That call was for someone to get away. It was not, and that was the promise. The promise was to create that call so they could get away. See? So no, that was not her. And there is a witness in reference of that not being her. Okay? And this is the same energy as deviation. So the witness deviated, or there is a witness that deviated this situation in reference of that call. That was not her though. Okay, clarification on that deviation in reference of the 911 call that they claim was Mica, but we now know that wasn't, because someone educated themselves and created this deviation in reference of getting away with the situation. Clarity on the deviation in reference of this 911 call for Mica. Phone, yeah. Yes, they had her bind. This is locked up. They had her locked somewhere, but they deviated, or they changed the situation with that phone call. See, ancestors said phone. The deviation was the phone call. See, away from what had happened. In the phone and the education is the same color. So someone educated themselves, or someone with truly education in how to do this. This had to be someone who knew how to manipulate technology. See, someone who knew how to manipulate technology, okay? And remember, I kept getting the dark web in all the readings, right? And then sister said phone was the deviation. So no, it was not her, okay? That's our clarification on that first message. First question I had, right? So let's put the cards back right so they won't come back out that way. So let's get them back in here. And the next question is, oh, the video of her going to get the gun, right? We want to know, was that video taken ahead of time? That wasn't for her. We want to know, did she go get that gun to kill herself? Boom. That's the way we want to know it. We being clear and concise. We want to know because we already see the phone call wasn't her. It was probably AI. Okay, because that's why the digital came out. Remember, the digital came out, and sister said deviation with the phone call, right? Yeah, because you know you can put anybody's voice on there now, right? Yeah, you could do that. That's what Esther just showed us. Promise to get away. Okay, now let's see. Was that gun purchased in reference of killing herself? Unaliving herself. I'm sorry, unaliving herself. Was the gun purchased, Mica, in reference of unaliving yourself? Let's ask Mica, because we know she's here. She gave us all gratitude. So was the gun purchased in reference of unaliving yourself? Let's see. Ancestors, come through. Bloodline. Sex. Okay. Taken care of. Yeah. Mother. Okay. Serpent in reverse. Ooh. Wife. Whoa. She gave me the answer. Okay. It was not the 911 call, right? The emergency. I'm getting hot because I know that this is coming through. Okay. She coming through strong. Let me show you. So we asked, was that to get unalive herself, the gun? That was a part of the emergency that he wanted to make it look like. He needed that video to show the 911 call attached to that video, right? But it's showing bloodline, sex, hospital, mother, serpent in reverse, wife. See that? So what I'm getting from this, because the bloodline, the sex, and the serpent in reverse. The serpent in reverse is letting me know that, remember, serpent straight up is about two-headed snake, right? Living two different lives. In this case, it's like, the mother, right, and the wife. Okay, so there's a bloodline mother, okay, that maybe with this sexual partner that's not living two separate lives had to be taken care of, or had to even be in the hospital, this wife in the hospital, okay, some type of emergency. I asked, was the video for her to unalive herself? No, to take care of the serpent, which would have been the sexual partner. Someone in the bloodline as the mother, right? Bloodline could be, let's clarify, bloodline could be this DNA bloodline, right? Mother, what mother? I asked in reference of, was that video or that gun for you to be unalive yourself? And I have hospital and wife and serpent in reverse. Ancestors, give us a little bit more clarity on this in reference of if that gun was for her, Mica, was the gun for you to be, to unalive yourself. Hospital. Give me hospital. No, it was premeditated to take care of her secrets. Yeah, What was premeditated? Premeditated to take care of the wife. See how that came out on the bottom of the deck? That's the secrets. So I asked about the hospital. It gave me premeditated. The premeditated also goes back to, remember they said in the situation that he also had her hospitalized. Did he have hospitalized? The wife. So all of that whole situation was premeditated for the wife. Even the video. See how that came out? That is the secret. And the secrets on the bottom of the deck was behind him, the serpent being revealed because of all the different sexual partners, probably, is what I'm feeling ancestors is trying to say with this. But we'll clarify. The premeditated with the hospital definitely shows that he did do that in reference of the hospital and taken care of, because the hospital means someone getting taken care of or going to a physical hospital, which we know she was, and wife is sitting right up under it. And it's showing it was premeditated. We asked about the unaliving with the video showing. I mean, with her purchasing the gun. Why is sex here, ancestors, in reference of the gun that you purchased, Mica? Why is the sex here? Revenge. Yeah. Jealous. Once again. She had to get that gun because he was wanting revenge on her. And jealous. And he might have even wanted sex from her. That's why she purchased the gun. Because she already knew that all this energy was premeditated, family. And that he was going to try to take care of her. Literally. So that's what the gun was for. Not to unalive herself. I don't see anything here about that. I see revenge is why she got it. Because she was scared of him and the revenge. Clarity on the serpent in reverse, Mica. Time, yeah, in time, in due time, justice. So we may see justice be prevailed because the double life is going to be revealed. The serpent is in reverse now. And in due time, justice. Okay? Give me the mother. Why is the mother here? Why is the mother here? Just in reference of the gun you purchased. Why is the mother here, Mica? Courage. Telling the mother, the bloodline, to have courage to find out. Female. She was the female to have courage, right? In reference of all of this happening, because she knew it was going to be something around this, right? In due time. She knew it. Also, for a female mother to have courage. The female mother to have courage. Female mother to have courage. Maybe her mother to have courage. Telling her mother to have courage because bloodline is here. Somebody in her bloodline to have courage. Clarity on the bloodline, Mica, in reference of you purchasing the gun. Or maybe she's saying her mom her mother taught her in her bloodline to have courage. So that's why she went and got the gun. Remember we asked about why she got the gun, bloodline, Mica. Affiliated, yeah. Analog. Bloodline affiliated, analog. Remember, I keep telling y'all that analog is the old way of doing things. Analog is before digital, but it's still a communication form, right? We went from analog to digital, like VHS, like DVDs, CDs, but now we have live streams and you know, but that was analog, cassette tapes, right? So something in the bloodline is affiliated with that. And it has something to do with that in reference of the revenge too, with the sexual partner. See? Because that's all on the same line of the spread, which was premeditated. Now, this makes me think, going back to the AI situation that I was telling you guys about, right? Clarity on, give me some more about that bloodline and affiliated. Who in the bloodline was affiliated in reference of you going to purchase the gun, right? Because that was the main question here. Why are you showing us that in reference of affiliated with the bloodline, Mica? Arrested. A female. Bloodline affiliated, arrested a female. Somebody in the bloodline is affiliated and going to be arrested as well. Somebody maybe in his bloodline, her bloodline may have been arrested, affiliated, and it's a female bloodline in reference of her purchasing the gun. Why did she purchase the gun? Maybe in the bloodline, he is affiliated with being arrested. She is the female, or there could be a female. Somebody in the bloodline has been arrested and affiliated, and that's why she would have purchased, or that's around the purchase of the gun, not in reference of her unaliving herself. Ooh. My God. All right, y'all know I can't take all of these, but we will see what it says, because all these cards falling out, family. Let's see what's on the bottom. Celebration. All right, we got to move on to the next question. Let me make sure ain't nothing underneath for me, because the last time I had cards underneath. Okay, so we got bond, phone, year, nature. That's the nature. This year there was a phone involved. Confess. He may confess unexpectedly. Karma. Serves him well. Sickness. He is got a sickness. Mental. Rape. He may have raped or taken something from her. Like I said, the cult. That cult keep coming out in this case all the time. Organ. See, got rid of the organs, right? Labs, tests, some type of tests. Maybe they're going to be doing lab tests, because I seen somewhere that they were supposed to have been doing some type of lab test anyway, in reference of them not doing a full autopsy, because they didn't get a chance to do it. He rushed it, which was very, right? The dad said that. The dad said that in the interview. If you look up under this video, you'll see the interview. Everything I'm saying here is allegedly. Everything is not factual. This is a spiritual reading. But some of it is come out of the family's mouth. So it's not me saying it. It's me repeating what the family has already said in the video that's below this box. So you can go there and look at that as well. Now, let's move on, because we pretty much see what she's trying to tell us here, right? And let's ask the next question, because we don't want it to be that long. Okay, I have to replace the cards. Let's replace these cards, right? Let's replace the cards, family. And the next question. So out of that, we got that she was telling us that it was premeditated in reference of taking care of her. It was a revenge thing, right? In reference of how they put that video out. She did not get it. I didn't see anything here about her wanting to kill herself or suicide, and suicide is in my deck. Okay, so these cards, you know, ancestors will push it out. I seen it showing something about someone having courage, a mother, a female being attached to something, being arrested or affiliated. So a female could be attached or affiliated with this situation in some way through the bloodline, in reference of her being unalived. That video showing that way. It could be someone that could be showing that in some type of analog, took some type of video, voice. Analog is what ancestors is showing with that. We asked about the gun that she purchased to unalive, okay? That's what came out. So you've seen it. Piece it together, because you know these are like pieces to the puzzle. Okay. Yeah. Did he do it? Right? So we just gonna ask the question, you know, did he have something to do with it? Did he No, did he get someone to do it? That's the question. Did he get someone to do it? These were questions that, you know, people asked and so forth. And so I said, I wrote them down in my phone, family, right? And those are the ones that were asking. So did he get someone to do it? Because I've gotten an agent in a lot of the readings and on his reading. So we basically are seeing like as if somebody else did it, but he planned it, right? So let's see. Did he get someone to do this for him, ancestors? Mica, come through and let us know if he got someone to do this. If he got someone to go to that park and do this, or to get you and do this. Loss. Evil. Control. Summer. He lost control in the summer. Okay. Karma. Yeah. Rebellious. And third party. Yes, that's the third party. The third party is who did it. So yes. So the ancestors are saying there was a third party in this situation. It wasn't just him. So let me show you the cards that came out. Loss. Evil. Control. Summer. Summer is where we may see what happened. Karma. And rebellious. See, and third party. When the question was, did he get someone to do it? Ancestors said yes, it was a third party in this loss. Okay. I don't know how summer comes in. Maybe we're going to find out about something in the summer, or maybe the summer has something to do with this situation, or when they started planning this situation. But this was all around an evil act, dark energy, right? But karma is here. Okay. He wanted control, right? Control was the main situation that created this situation with the evil act, and him being rebellious. Okay. So we see that the ancestors is showing us that, and not only this evil situation, but third party, 3 people. It could have even been 3 people working together to have this happen. So maybe, you know, he had 3 other people. Third party is 3 is a crowd when it comes to talk about just someone one-on-one. Okay, so there was something or someone else included. Okay, give us clarity on the summer, ancestors, in reference of did he have someone do it? Why is summer here? Clarity on the summer in reference of did he have someone to do it? Clarity on the summer. Fight. The fight was in the summer. There is corruption. Okay, so there will be a fight, or either there was a fight in the summer, okay, in reference of why this situation happened, or this could also be telling us that there will be a fight in the summer, but there's some type of corruption around it. Okay. Why is the karma here, ancestors, in reference of him having someone to do it? Karma. Why is the karma? Ooh, this energy is strong. I told you, her energy is strong, honey. She be speaking when I use the words of the truth, honey. Let me see what came out. Burglarized. Took something. Stole something. Stole something. Took something. He took something from her. And I know they said that he took some of her property or something like that. So yes, that was done. This way too many. Arrested. So I do feel like somebody, or he will be arrested. Gathering on the bottom of the deck. Okay. Arrested. Unknown. There's a lot unknown in the car. The car's coming back up again. Ego. You got a big ego. Because he got up there and did her. Oh, I was so heated when he did her funeral. I wanted to kick through the damn. Sorry, ancestors. Michael, y'all know. I was so mad. Submissive. He's gonna have to either be submissive, or either he wanted her to be submissive, or he wanted people to submit to something. I have illegal drugs. He could be doing illegal drugs. It's some type of illegal drugs. Air element. Yeah, that's the conflict. So it's definitely air element conflict. I'm seeing locked up. So he may get locked up behind this situation, family, which I'm very happy about. Judgment. People are judging this situation. There's a lot of judgment happening in this situation. situation, cloned. Someone is trying, or it could have been cloned, her voice, something copied, okay? Cloning means copy. Someone is very, very intuitive and psychic. Somebody also could be using the occult energy as well, doing some type of magic, okay? And they have a history of it, or he has a history of these type of demonic acts, okay? But arrested was here. So that's what flew out, okay? Y'all know I always got to show you what flies out of the deck, because that's that energy, okay, of a spirit. Okay, spirit. So what else can you tell us in reference of this control, in reference of, did he have someone to go to do this for him, or to have someone do this, is which was the question, and you gave us control. So can you give us clarity into the control that's here in reference of, did he have someone, or was he in control of the situation that's at hand, ancestors? Yeah, a history of controlling something, and he picked out the people and the things that he wanted to have it to happen. Yeah, he elected, he chose who he wanted to have work with him in reference of gaining the control over the situation, or whatever, because this was a question about, did he have someone else to help, right? And yes, he was in control of it. He has a history of wanting control. So he elected and he chose everybody or everything, which we seen third party in this situation, okay? What's the karma on this situation, ancestor? What's the karma on this situation in reference of him going to have someone do this for him? Why's the karma card here, ancestors, in reference to this evil act? Yeah, chose to social media, see? So the karma is going to come back. He's elected. See, ancestors said he's going to be elected now to receive the karma. See, because you did this evil act. See, this is on top of the karma, evil, right? In reference of social media, so people can see what you put together. See, that was the control. And the elect in the social media. See, he elected and he chose what he wanted to be shown on social media as well. Him and the people that helped him. They helped him choose what was shown on social media. See, that was all based off of this dark energy. Okay, so we're going to take these up. That answered our question. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you for making it clear and concise today. Making it clear and concise. I only have one more question and we'll wrap it up, because I don't want it to be that long. Pretty much it is what we kind of all suspected and known. I mean, if you're still on here talking about it ain't no, you blind, okay? I mean, you know what I'm saying? God, even though everything is alleged, I mean, come on. Ray Charles can see this, okay? Last question, and I'm done. This is the last question to this update for our girl, Mica Miller. And then we'll do another one maybe with more updates coming out, okay? With this FBI investigation, will John Paul Miller be arrested? With this FBI investigation, will John Paul Miller be arrested for Mica's murder? Will John Paul be arrested? Well, I'm not going to say murder. I'm going to say, will he be arrested in this case? That's what I'm going to say. Because to me, it looks like it was a third party. So he probably didn't do it, okay? But it's some affiliation is what the ancestors is showing in the cards, okay? Because remember, we seen affiliated. And everything here is allegedly, it's non-factual. We're just doing a spiritual reading to confirm that, okay? All right, so let's see if he will be arrested in this case that the FBI is investigating now, okay? Obsessed. He's obsessively looking and he's obsessed and at his home now. He's hidden. Will he be arrested in reference of the situation that happened? Yeah. Okay, so ancestors giving us kind of what it is, the case, right? He was obsessed with his partner, okay? his partner. He was obsessed, okay? The home and the contracts, which was, he was obsessed with the partner in the home and the contracts, which meant the divorce and the legal papers, the money, I don't know if they may have had a prenup. There's some things that are hidden, okay, that the public may not even know about around a home or around some type of contractual situation that she may have had with him, okay? And it turned him evil, because evil is back underneath of hidden. He's hidden as well because he knows he's evil, but he's also hidden some evil things in reference of this situation, which I did see on, I think it was JRL investigates, that he burned some things, he got a new truck and all this type of stuff. He was definitely obsessed, okay? He's still obsessed with some things and trying to get some things done. He's animalistic, a faded relationship, right? This all happened because of a faded relationship, but he also is a savage, see? Animalistic behavior. Clarity on will he get arrested in this case investigated by the FBI ancestors based off of what you put here in reference of John Paul Miller. Clarity on the obsess. Clarity on the obsess. Addiction. Yeah, he has an addiction and a talent. And sister said he got an addiction and a talent of being obsessed and out of his mind. Clarity on the partner in reference of he's being investigated by the FBI ancestors. Will he be arrested based off of this case? Will he be arrested based off of this case and this partner? Will he be arrested based off of this case and this partner? Racist. He was racist towards her. You know what I'm saying? Which means he was, see that agent? He was racist against the partner, and there was someone else that was racist against the partner. Racist just means targeted, okay? Because of something, right? Which we know what the something was. The something was the relationship situation, and even racist, okay? But there was someone, we know that the third party and the agent was also this way towards the partner. This agent may have known the partner as well, is what ancestors is saying to me now, because the racist is someone that knows this person to know or to treat this person this way. Clarity on the home in reference of the FBI investigating him in this case, and will he be arrested, ancestors? The home. John Paul Miller. Taken care of. Sold. He's selling the home. So he must be trying to sell their home and take care of selling the home, or he sold the home. There's something around him selling the home or taking care of, or even the home and hospital. Maybe even doing something around hospital and sold hospital home and sold, taking care of the home and selling it, sold. May have been something that he wanted to take care of with the home. Remember, the contracts was underneath of it, and we seen sold, right? So there may have been some type of contractual situation attached to Mica with the home, right? And maybe that he wanted to sell the home, or this home may have sold and it may have been attached with her name on it or something too, is what I'm feeling. Not sure how that's going to come up. Maybe that'll come up in the investigation. FBI investigation on Mr. John Paul Miller. Why is the contracts here for that, ancestors? Why is the contract here for that in reference of him being arrested? Transportation. Okay, so this fight. Yeah, so they had fight about cars. They had a fight about some type of contract or some type of legal document or proceeding. I don't know why I'm saying proceeding. May have been some type of proceeding that was going on, a legal proceeding, documents, binding contracts around some type of transportation and home that was needing to be taken care of, right? And that started the fight, or there was a fight around that with them two. That's going to be investigated as well. in reference of whatever this transportation was that's on the contracts that was on some type of transportation, car, plane, train, ships, boats, whatever it may have been that they had attached together with some type of transportation. And they were fighting over this, as well as this home, or maybe some type of situation around the home. Clarity on what's hidden around this situation with the FBI and the investigation with the FBI with John Paul Miller. Will he be arrested? What's hidden around that, ancestors? What's hidden around that? Deviation. What's hidden around that is the revenge and how he deviated the situation. Yeah, he created deviation. He hid that from the public because of the revenge. Remember, we seen this in the whole situation with the phone call. We know that was a part of deviation. We know that was fake. That wasn't her. That was to get away. That was a promise to her that he would hide and he would get everything that he could to deviate the case because of revenge. So that's what's hidden, all right? Evil. Let's see what the evil is here. And that's going to be investigated too, the deviation in this case, or, you know, they're going to be investigating that. I'm not seeing anything in reference of him being arrested, family. So let's see. Evil in reference of the case with John Paul Miller being investigated by the FBI. Will he be arrested? Evil. Fear. He fears now the revenge that he did, right? He did the evil act of revenge, right? Because revenge keeps coming up. And he's in fear now. Now he's in fear of the evil act. Okay? This is what came out to clarify evil, fear. Okay? Now he's in fear. He was also in fear in reference of doing the evil act, and that's what pushed him to do revenge. All of this is going to be investigated. Ancestors, give us clear and concise message in reference of, is Mr. John Paul Miller going to be arrested? Now, we seen earlier the arrested, so I feel he is, but we want clear and concise. This is ancestors showing us what all will be investigated, because that's what we asked about, okay? But will he be arrested? Enemy. Will he be arrested? Will John Paul Miller be arrested? Will he be arrested? Yeah, there's some confusion. Will he be arrested? Give us clear and concise messages, ancestors, for the future. Will he be arrested? Will he be arrested? Yeah, he's aware, or they're aware of the situation, okay? And he's alive, okay? But he has an enemy, or there's an enemy here. They did it is in reverse, okay? So this is normally this way, so they did it is in reverse. So I feel like it's like somebody is promising him in reference of him confusion. It's a lot of confusion in this situation. He may have to travel, or they may travel a distance, or he may have traveled a distance. I have ascension, so I feel like the ascension is here about some type of awakening, okay, or elevating up. There's an accident here, so someone could make it look like some type of accident, or there may be an accident that comes out of this situation. I'm not seeing anything in reference of being locked up, family, or arrested, but we did see that earlier in the spread when we asked about, you know, the case, when we were asking the questions that flew on the ground. We can ask a little more, ancestors. Give us clear, concise, if John Paul Miller will be arrested within this FBI investigation. Will John Paul Miller be arrested in this FBI investigation that's happening at this time? Ancestors, clear and concise. Now I'm going to take a few more. Will John Paul Miller be arrested? Violation. Cover up. Chaos. Robbery. Yeah, I just feel like family, I seen the arrested, but I do see that the violation is here. It's like the enemy sees that this person may get away with doing it, right? Because it's some type of cover-up. Somebody has given him a promise to create confusion around this situation, and to make it look like it is the suicidal accident, right? That's why we have that ascension and the travel, because it's like there's a distance. The distance is going to play a part in this situation, like how far he may have been or where he may say he was in reference of the situation and the awakening. There is violation here, right? But the violation is the corruption. Remember, we seen the corruption earlier, and that's going to be the cover-up. So there's a lot of cover-up here in reference of this chaos. See, that's what ancestors are saying. It's going to be a robbery. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is robbed something. Is there? You know, when you look at robbery, is someone took something from someone. I feel like they are going to rob the family of their justice. You know, even though we've seen that, yeah, he could be arrested. But I'm asking clear and concise message, and I'm not getting it. Evidence. There will be evidence. You know what I'm saying? There's some type of deviation. What's on the evidence? Can you give us clarity on the evidence that she was kidnapped, okay, by this fated relationship situation? In the judicial system, we'll have the evidence, or they do have the evidence. Let's keep pulling. The judicial system and the evidence is the same color, but so is the cover-up, and all of them are gray. So there's a gray area here. Something's not clear to the FBI in this situation. See, that's why confusion is here in this accident or this situation, making it look like an accident. Remember, the main message was that it's hidden in this deviation, right? Let's keep pulling and see if we can get something in reference of him in this FBI case investigation. Told you. She didn't kill herself. Allegedly. Fated relationship. See. Protected. He is protected, family. And the girlfriend. I'm going to leave it there. Told you guys, the energy that's been here, as well as on the video that I did specifically for him, which is on my Patreon. I don't know if I'm going to release it here. I haven't decided. But if the same card came out, he is protected. And in this cover-up of this murder. I don't know how else to tell you. The evidence is there. The evidence is there. They see it. They know there was a violation in this. They know in this chaos. Somebody promised. Somebody promised that they want to show that he did it. Okay? That's the message. The hidden message in reference of the FBI case is the deviation. That's why we ain't heard nothing. Okay? All right? And you've seen the partner in the races on the partner. What was the other thing that was on the contracts too, right? But you've seen we didn't have anything. We've seen this, right? Yeah, so everything here, family, I don't know what else to tell you guys. This is the update. So we're going to follow it out and see, all right? Ashe, everything here is allegedly. And we say rest in peace to Mica, right? Rest in power, love. Ashe. Everything here is not factual. It's all allegedly. It's just a spiritual reading. It's just the Most High and the ancestors bringing the message. Open your eyes. Ashe, peace.
Gratitude for the sunshine. Gratitude for the moonlight. Every day feels like a new